Mohammed Shaker or Shakur would be my guess about how to say that one, says how to get rid of comparing our English to others who are better than us. This is a good question. And I think we all probably deal with this not only with English, right? But in general. Oh, I don't have as many followers as this person. Oh, this person has a better job than me. Oh, this person is thinner than me. Oh, whatever. This person has a better car than me. This is a classic human thing, right? We look at others, and then we look at ourselves, and then we decide that others are better than us because they have something we don't have, and then we feel bad. So the question to ask yourself in this case is, does that comparison, because I don't want to tell you not to compare yourself to others who are better than you. That's, I think, not the right question to ask. The right question to ask is, does comparing yourself to others motivate you and push you to do more and improve in some way? Or does it discourage you and decrease your motivation to do more? And I'm answering this question not only for English, but in general. So if you feel defeated by someone else's success, and it causes you to go into a depressive state and just lay on the sofa and eat cheesy balls and watch Netflix for 9 hours, then I would say you need to avoid that. Don't look at that. Don't compare yourself to others at all. Just avoid it. Because that thing, doing that, comparing yourself, causes a negative response in you. But if you're the type of person who's very competitive and you see someone else out there and it makes you a little bit angry and you feel frustrated and you think, I've got to catch them and beat them, haha. If that's your response, then that might be a useful tool for you to push you to work towards something, right? That might be really, really useful. So first ask yourself that question. And maybe for English it works, but for making money it doesn't. Or for English it works and getting a car it doesn't. You see someone else's car and it makes you sad and depressed. Okay, so just don't think about other people's cars. But for English, does it work or not? Okay. If it doesn't work, what you should do then is completely focus on yourself and say to yourself, I'm not going to worry about how good other people are. There are people who are better than me, people who are not as good as me, and I know that it's not fair to compare myself to them. So what I need to do instead is have a way to measure my progress, have my own goals, figure out a way to know if I'm actually moving toward my goals or not, right? And then make a plan for how to move in that direction. So maybe, for example, you say to yourself, well, I'm really not confident when I speak in front of others. Sometimes I have to speak English at work and I don't feel comfortable. I don't know what to say. I can't find my words. All right, so write that one down. And then right beside it, a little goal. I want to feel comfortable talking with my colleagues. And it can be different for everybody. Maybe your goal is something more concrete, something you can see, a real number. For example, I want to get a 7 on the IELTS exam. Okay, that's a very clear goal. It's a very clear goal. So you make a plan and you work toward that goal. Okay? Maybe it's how many words or phrases you feel you know or don't know. Maybe you feel like you don't know all these things in movies that you hear people say, these references and these idioms, these expressions. So that makes you feel frustrated in yourself. Maybe you say, I'm going to learn 20 a week. But when you learn them, make sure that you actually know them and you can use them. Make sure that you're actually using them in sentences. If you learn a phrasal verb or an idiom, make sure you're doing it in the right way. So try to connect your goal, try to connect your plan, and try to have a way to track your progress or feel like you're moving in the right direction. And if you feel motivated by comparing yourself to others, use that. But if you don't, avoid it. And that works for me for other things as well. Sometimes I feel motivated by it. Sometimes I don't. Hopefully that helps a little bit, Mohammed. The first question would be to ask yourself, I think, what am I trying to achieve? And what are my weak areas? And what are my strong areas? And write that down and make a little map for yourself, and then go from there. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Also, I would appreciate if you could hit the like button. Don't forget to do that. And you can also check out my full courses in the links in the description.